With those topics of pets and charities as the primary beneficiaries of trusts, professional fiduciaries are absolutely important for families to solve that issue of who do they trust to handle things. If there aren't kids or close family members, First American fills that gap for many, many of my clients. So thank you for being a resource for my clients.
Oh, sure. And you mentioned the word trust. And I think that's a really important thing to consider when you're looking at selecting who's going to be your trustee. So, corporate trustees, oftentimes we're pegged with the reputation, I think it's kind of unfounded, of being these cold, calculating banks out there that we're just doing it for a fee. And, we're certainly not a nonprofit. We're a for-profit corporation. But like with all corporations out there, we're made up of people. So my trust officers and portfolio managers and real estate officers, they're all parents, they're all grandparents, some of them, they're brothers, they're sisters. And so I think it's really important for you if you think a corporate trustee might be the right way to go, to actually go meet with one or two or three of them. And don't just meet with the salesperson. Again, I'm the technical sales guy, so to speak. But you'll get a better indication of what they're all about by interviewing one or two trust officers. They may not be the trust officer that would work with your family because they might be 15 or 20 or 25 years your junior.
Sure.
But you'll probably get a pretty good understanding of the culture of that company by getting a chance to chat with some other folks. You don't want to just meet with the general. You'd like to meet with some of the frontline troops and some of the captains and the sergeants to really get in the privates to get a better idea of what they're all about. The one interesting thing is corporate trustees were regulated. For us, we're all regulated by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. We have PricewaterhouseCoopers as our outside auditor. Lots of rules and regulations and handbooks, so we really can't paint outside of the lines. We have policies that we need to follow. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get something done, but those are safeguards to make sure it gets done and it gets done right and on a timely basis. Sometimes individual trustees don't always paint between the lines, shall we say.
Right.
Is that a politically correct way to say that?
It is. Well, all of those policies and rules means transparency for the beneficiaries. And if clients are naming a specific person, like their oldest child as a trustee, that child has a job, has a family, doesn't know how to carry out their duties as trustee, and they're not often doing all the things that they need to do, like being transparent about the assets, like a professional fiduciary has to communicate to beneficiaries.